Hi, this is Kaustubh Patekar, founder of the Prodzen, and today I am excited to welcome Bhavish Sood, our product marketing and GTM expert. Welcome, Bhavish.
Thank you, Kaustubh. Pleasure to be here.
Great. So, why don't we start with the basics today? Why don't you tell us a little bit about what is product marketing and why is that different from PR and communications and everything else?
Yeah, so when you look at product marketing, there are essentially three pillars of product marketing. So brand awareness, that's where your conventional PR, and communication comes in. The second is lead gen, and the third is thought leadership. Now, what's happening in today's world is that there are so many product companies which are getting formed. It's getting very critical to build what I would say, communities of users, especially let's say if you're focused on developer tools as an example. The second thing which is becoming critical to do in product marketing is the ability to differentiate from the pack. So your positioning and messaging, which segment do you play, how do you differentiate against competition, is becoming very critical. And these are things which, unfortunately, product management cannot do. You can work very closely with them, but your ability to build inorganic traffic towards your website, to have demos, people buying your product, is all a function of product marketing today, and it's becoming more and more critical.
Excellent. Yeah. No, I think that's a great summary. Though I am slightly offended by you saying that product marketing can't
no, I think
handle
product management. No, I think it's fair. I think product management is slightly more inward-looking.
Of course.
Although they work very closely with product marketing in terms of what new customers are asking and where the market is going. Those things are critical, and in a small startup, frankly, you will not have product management and product marketing. It will all be dovetailed. Only more evolved organizations which are maybe doing $1 million plus kind of an ARR, they will have the differentiation in the two functions.
Absolutely.
But I think just to summarize, like I said, brand awareness, lead gen, and thought leadership. These are three critical elements of product marketing, and companies who focus on these will see disproportionate results in terms of revenue and inbound interest to try their products.
Right. No, I think great observation and explanation. So, if I'm a startup founder or a product manager / marketer in a startup, how do I get started?
Yeah, that's an interesting question. I think in my product marketing experience, having sat on several startup boards now, there is one North Star metric on which product marketing should be evaluated on. And that is, I would say, the number can vary, but I would say my comfort is that 40% of marketing qualified leads, which is MQL, typically known in the industry, should come from product marketing initiatives. Whether you build communities, you drive thought leadership, you do brand awareness, which could mean traditional comms and PR, display text advertising or search engine optimization or PPC, pay-per-click, those kind of things, or do webinars, build, gated content to drive people to download, and then, you do webinars. All of these activities, should result in a large part, I would say 40% of qualified leads to come through product marketing. I think that's the metric I would go by. Rest everything is tactics and initiatives or activities, whatever you want to call them. But this is the North Star metric. I think the second most critical part about product marketing, which I would say is, and it's becoming increasingly important, is the ability to differentiate your product from the pack. Because it's very rare in a category now that you're the only vendor. There are multiple vendors, and the multiple vendors have had multiple rounds of investment. Their ability to spend or outspend you in a lot of the activities is becoming very critical. So I think the role of product marketing to identify what's your ideal customer profile, how do you go after that, how are you different from other products, I think that is becoming very critical as an activity in product marketing. If you're not doing that, you're doing traditional marketing or corporate marketing, as we know, the older corporate marketing tactics.
Right. No, I think great observation and explanation. I think if I were to summarize what you're saying is, you got to be heavy on figuring out product marketing, and the tactics depends on your industry, product, and sort of pricing levels. But the key thing is to shoot for that North Star metric of getting at least 40% marketing qualified leads. And you need to operate across a variety of segments to actually make this work.
Yeah. So I think I want to add one more point here is that, most startup founders think that the role of sales is to actually do prospecting and lead qualification. I have a slight difference of opinion. I think it has to be done heavily in conjunction with product management and product marketing.
Sure.
Because they'll be able to guide what the requirements are and whether the client is a good prospect, is a good fit with what they're trying to do much better and much, in a much faster fashion than sales will be able to qualify.
Absolutely. No, I think that's a great tip. The qualification part, working with product management and marketing.
Yeah.
So that's great. Thank you very much, Bhagesh.